Hello, this is Thomas, K4SWL. If you're new here, I like to do real-time, real-life amateur radio field activation videos. And today, I'm in the new River Gorge here in beautiful West Virginia. It's such an amazing sight, actually. There is the new river, the new bridge for the new river, which was constructed in the late 1970s, which was quite a feat of engineering. I'll have some photos in my field report on QRT.com. Just check in the link below and you'll see that. Really impressive sight here. And this is the new river. We are down in the deep gorge, if you can't tell. So it may be a nice kind of a rough trial by fire for the antenna I plan to use, which is this little end-fed half wave by KO4 AWH Joshua. He has a little, I think it's an Etsy store where he sells these, and he's been sending me stuff just to try and test. And I'm going to give this one a go today, which is an unfair use of this antenna, because as you can see, like, we're probably a good 900 feet below the gorge, so we're down in a hole. But you know, I think it'll work. I'm here with my buddies Eric WD8RAF and his son Miles, whose call sign I can never remember. Eric stole the spot I was going to use for my activation, but I'm not holding it against him. It's really pretty up here. We'll go over and take a quick look at Eric setting up. We're here on this little West Virginia expedition together. This is really pretty out here, but I have to admit it is a little noisy, so probably not the best place to be recording a video. Here's Eric's 31-foot mast that he's attached to his folding chair. And there's Miles. And here's Eric setting up in the spot I had chosen. Even though he has a drive-up mast, he said, but this is so much prettier. And it is. It is beautiful here. But I found a nice spot over there, and actually it's a lot quieter. And it's in the shade. It's perfect for what I'm about to do. But this is just so spectacular out here. I'll try to walk out here without tripping and falling into the river, just so you can get a little glimpse of what it looks like out here. Is beautiful. So I actually went camping on the new River Gorge not long ago. Well, not in the gorge, but along the new river. But it was in North Carolina. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Look at those whitewater rapids. New River is a favorite spot for people to go canoeing, whitewater rafting, kayaking. It's so amazing. But I need to start an activation because we've got a lot to do today. We're trying to cover quite a few parks. I'll try not to fall here. Try. There we go. We'll make our way back over to the site where I'm going to operate. I wanted a little distance from Eric, just to not have conflicting stations like we did yesterday. I may have posted that video already, where we were kind of deafening each other's radios. Even though we both have nice radios, it was just really close proximity. This will help a little bit, plus the fact I'm hoping the fact that I'm using a random wire. Oh, there's Theo. Say hello, Theo. Say hello. Since this is a random wire antenna, not resonant, I'm really kind of hoping that it may not interfere as much. Eric, where are you going to start? What band are you going to start on? 30? No. What did you? No, I can start wherever. I'll start on 20 if you want, or 17 or something even. What do you think? You will start low and I start high? Okay, and then we'll work our way down. Okay. Got to coordinate this. Though, if I hop on the air, I'll know where he is pretty quickly if we're on the same band. So here's my spot. I stole one of Eric's folding chairs, which I think I'm going to end up buying one of these too, because it is awfully handy. When we're just really close to the site, you know, where we're parking and everything. This is pretty handy. I wouldn't be too surprised if it gets busy here later on. I didn't set up on that picnic table because it's going to be in the sun here soon. But yeah, let's get this activation started. I'm not going to film putting up this random wire antenna. It's very short. It's 31 feet long. And I will be using it for the very first time. So this is kind of a test of the thing too. So we'll just see how this works. But Joshua, I'm sorry I picked out this site for your very first one. It'd be better if we were way up there on the hill, which we thought about doing, but this is just so pretty down here. We went for it. So here we go. I'm gonna get started. Okay, I'm back now, and let's hit the air. I just set up the Hammers application. By the way, people may ask, you know, why I don't show putting the antenna up. And the reason why in this particular series of activations we're doing, I don't have a lot of time in between the activations, and I don't have a lot of battery. So I'm trying to preserve the batteries I have in my camera so I can charge them up at night. So yeah, that's the reason why. So let's go ahead and hit the air. I'm gonna start on 17 meters. I have no idea if that's a good place to start or not. I've already tuned up. Yeah, I tuned up. So we start calling CQ, and then hopefully it'll spot me. Eric's on 14, and that's one of the reasons, or on 40, and that's one of the reasons I'm on 17, frankly. So I'm looking here. I actually have a little bit of a signal. I'm surprised. I'm hoping maybe I'll be able to read the spots directly off of this, because I know that if I... Yeah, there's Eric. He's in 40 meters. Hopefully it'll show me in a little bit. I don't know if this is, if I don't see anything, no, it is showing sort of an RBN thing working here, so maybe it is working. I'm afraid to move off of the app, and the reason why is sometimes when I do that, it clears everything off I've already put in before I've had my first contact, and that's the reason why I'm a little leery of doing that, but I may do it anyway. Yeah, I'm going to do it anyway. I want to see if I'm spotted or not. No, I'm not. Okay, that explains things. So let me go ahead and spot myself. At least I've got the add spot. Park reference K-O696 18081. Yeah, now I'm spotted. Okay, maybe I'll get somebody now. Good, it held everything. Sometimes it clears that out. I don't know why it does that, but so it makes me a little scared to do that. Moving off of the frequency there. 17's the wild card here. I wouldn't expect to get a ton of spots off this, and it couldn't really mess up the path of this because of the being down such a deep gorge. But it's kind of fun to try too. And I'll move my way down to 20, then 30, then 40, just being careful to avoid the band that Eric is on. It's been fun doing activations with someone else. We've done 2 so far. We're not going to kill ourselves on this trip. We want to keep the activations realistic, so we can actually enjoy where we're going to, because we want to go to some museums and check out some of the park visitor centers and some of the views and things. Oh, and another thing I should mention is I tied off my antenna so that it wouldn't be in anyone's way unless they came right up to where I am. I don't know, 17 meters might not be fruitful. Not a lot of action on 17 meters so far, Miles, but oh my goodness. I don't know what that noise was, but wow, was that strong. Oh, I know what it was now. He was tuning up. He's here in the park with me. That's what a strong signal looks like. Now I need to log him. I'm going to move down to the 20 meter band, I think, now. So not much of a surprise to work Eric on 17 meters. That is proper ground wave right there. Okay. See if anybody's here. Let's try this one more time. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this can get a match on 20. So I've got him now in another band. That is so funny. I wonder if he's working. That actually technically counts as a separate contact in the POTA thing. So this is like my second contact now, even though it's kind of crazy. Okay. There we go. Maybe we'll have a little more luck here. I'm sure we'll have luck on the lower bands. Oh, yeah, I better spot myself too. So that noise I heard that was so... Okay. This is one of the other things too. This is pretty early morning for 20 meters and 17 meters especially. Even this little bit of distance made a really big change in how the radios react to us being in proximity to each other like this. Sorry, I'm just enjoying the scenery out here while I'm waiting for somebody to come back to me. This is awfully quiet today. And I suspect it's because we're down here and it's 20 meters. It's a little early for 20 meters. I'm not going to catch any European stations from down here in this gorge. Probably going to do much better with the lower bands. Let's see if I can see where Eric is right now. It's actually kind of nice having a little slower activation. Ooh, I see somebody that's on 14063. I could try to move up and work them. I may do a little hunting. Eric's on 30 meters right now, so I could move down to 40 if I want to. I may do that. We'll see if this tunes up to 40. I don't have a counterpoise out for it. That was loud. Let's see if we can do it. This is an awfully short random wire for 40 meters, but it looks like it's going to get a match. Doesn't mean it's going to be super efficient, but hey. Okay, let me respot myself here. know what? My spot's completely gone. That's really weird. That was probably one of the problems too. My spot just completely disappeared. I wonder why that happened. That's probably the reason I wasn't working anybody on 20 too. So, oh well. I'll respot myself right now. There we go. Actually, the RBN's picking me up, so that's always a good sign. Okay, that could have explained some things, though I have to admit, 20 meters this time of day down here in a deep ravine, who knows what I can or cannot do. Was it? Yeah, but there we go. Okay. Ah, there we go. I'm about to hear it. I told him he was 599 plus 40 dB. Now I gotta let my receiver recover from that. I'm going to retune. I'm watching the SWR skip around a whole bunch. There we go. But that's pretty normal. I really should put a counterpoise down for this band. You can see the SWR jumping up to 3 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1. It's really not too big of a deal. His antenna actually has a really nice place to connect up a, okay. Let me see, I've got enough. I'm going to log myself as QRT. Okay, there we go. So this was really fun. This is a really simple little activation. I'll try to show you here. I don't know if I can pull this in close enough or not. Not easily. Undo the antenna from my chair. Give it a little extra room. I'll show you here how his, if I can move this out so you can see better. Show you here how his antenna works. It's actually really clever. So this is the 9-to-1 right here. And then he has a 31-foot, and he labels it right here, a 31-foot radiator. And he has a little connection right here. You can pull it in. Now it plugs in very easily. And then there's a place here to attach a counterpoise. And I actually have some counterpoises in the car. I'm just too lazy to go get them right now. But I think with a really nice counterpoise, this thing will be killer. This will be a great little random wire antenna. I really like it. So great job. And do I have his, where do I have his winder? Oh, here it is. This is the name of the company, and I do not know how he pronounces it. I'll put links to all this below. It's called tufteIn, I guess, is the name. And so he sent me this really, I think he's starting to make these now, and he wants my opinion about it. And of course, he knows I'm going to show this on here, of course, but he hasn't paid me to do this or anything like that. He just wanted me to field test it. I'm glad he got it to me before this trip. But so far, I really do love this. I love the fact it has a connection, a really easy connection for a counterpoise. Also, the PAC-10s do that too, and I like that. Plus, I've got a tie off here. This is really small, really simple, nice little winder. It was 3D printed. Very nice. I have one of his infrared half-wave antennas as well. I'm going to experiment with. It's linked, and we'll give that a go. So anyway, I'm going to hop off here to save a little bit of battery. I am going to have to switch out the battery after this activation, though. I call this a success. 13 contacts, 3 of which were Eric. I could go around and hunt some parks if I want to, but I suspect he's already putting up his station, and we're ready to move on and do something else this morning. So we'll just leave it with this. Thank you so much, and until next time, 7 threes.